And we are back. Alright. Hey, okay, so I see Twitch, I see YouTube, I see TikTok. Just gonna do a double check, make sure they're all actually working. Just gonna do a double check, make sure they're all... Pause that. Turn down the volume, turn that off. Alright, so I am live there. Live once again. I'm actually gonna have to manage videos and delete that last one. Live. Alright, the one that was 2 minutes ago. 201, 202. Delete forever. Yes. Okay, and then I can go here. Chat. Interesting. So, when I chat... Oh, it's Restream. I said welcome with Restream. I am back. Welcome back, FT. Thank you very much for jumping back in. I do apologize for that there, that reset. I don't care about imagining that. Oh, wow. Okay, so it does show, obviously, me saying welcome on the stream here. Ayo, nice. Alright, so there's that. Shows me saying welcome. Let's see FT in this chat. Greg. Alright, I'm going to try doing this window once again. Overlay. Force transparent background. OBS browser source is already. Font size. Okay. Can we do a test here in chat? Testing. Hi, Hyper Panda. What's going on? The Twitch live stream jump scare. What's going on? Yep, I have Twitch stream, YouTube stream, and TikTok stream all going at once right now. It shows me how many viewers are from YouTube, shows me how many are from Twitch, which is nothing right now on Twitch. And then TikTok live monitoring. Oh, the live center. Okay, so they have that to go to. Alright. How's it going though, Panda? Yes, obviously the best chat window is the one from Restream themselves. Embed chat. No. Copy this link into your streaming software to display chat as a stream overlay or open it in browser URL. Right. Okay, so I could see your message there. Maybe I'll just have to have a big disgusting window up in the top of my screen. Alright, well, let's just try it once. So I'm going to open up Greg, and we should get going. Now, window says always on top. I have always on top selected now. Something like that would tell me that the window should be showing above like all the games and everything else, but I don't even think that's working. It is all good though. Settings. Also, welcome in everybody. So yes, today we are going to be working on increasing the acetone production from the new wood vinegar machines that we're going to have. Yeah, we're going to need some distillery towers, I think, for that. Or at least one. Maybe we'll start with one for now. We'll see how fast that is. We might have to get a couple more. That's obviously going to help make our circuits a lot cheaper, or a lot faster, and a lot easier. And then we might also start working on the dense hydrazine for the Tier 3 rockets. Also, welcome to whoever that is over on Twitch. I don't know if that's still you, Panda. Alright, the game is almost loaded in. So I'll switch over to Greg Tech. I know it's, you only see this small little screen here. Hold on, there we go. Now it's full size. Back to Restream. Chat. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Just messaged. Sweet. Now, I wonder if I could log into Restream on my phone. I think this is the only problem I had, is because with, like, TikTok, I couldn't read the TikTok chat. I think that was the only problem I had. So if I go to my profile, go to my live stream. Hey! Do you know about... Oh my gosh. Wait, is this my stream? I think it is. Hello, Jesus is King, as well as whoever else with no name. Yes, do I know about Jesus? I do, actually. But yeah, you with no name. I like how it says no online viewers yet. There's 4 people in here. Welcome to everybody. We are about to get rolling here with the old Greg Tech. Okay, everything else is looking good. Chat's there. Is YouTube chat working right now? Stream. Let me go into the stream. Just everything's probably just broken. No, okay. It looks like it's working. Okay, sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. 2-step verification. Just gotta go to my email. And if I could just watch the chat on my phone, that's gonna be perfect. Oh, I don't want statistics. Not yet, anyways. We'll look at the statistics once we're done with the playthrough. Open my Gmail here. Alright, so for those of you that missed it, in the last stream, we finished up this. It is the thorium-232 line, and obviously we use that for integral framework, which the biggest thing is going to be the Dangote Distilluses, which is an upgrade to the distillery towers. And then also the tree growth simulator, which we had built as well. We kind of built that, but we don't have anything for all the logs that are actually being produced right now. So if you look, spruce log, 1.2 million, and I don't know how much storage I have, but I feel like I get a couple 100 million, honestly, with the one, like, supercell that I have. Okay, just trying to see if I can log into Restream here on the old phone. Yeah, then the only thing I'd need after that is I just wonder if I could open up my TikTok Live Studio and just have that little chat window open and be perfect. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't click to update it. Alright, I got my stream here, chat. I think it's gonna work. Although the chat's not loading, I don't really care to watch the stream on my phone. I just care to see the chat. See if that works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. I'm already live, or whatever, TikTok. For the record, I'm Dunking, if you remember me, Blaze. Well, welcome back. I do remember that name. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hey, I got the chat working. Nice. Alright, anybody that's on TikTok or YouTube, or Twitch or YouTube, could you do a test by putting a message in the chat? That's awesome. That works perfectly now. So the only messages I can't see... Wait, you are on live now. Continue hosting live from that device or end the video before going live again. Continue live. Okay, just not see from here. Close live studio. Save current window layout. Yeah, confirm. Whatever. Close that. Wait. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's look at the stream. For some weird reason, in the window here, it shows only the title. It should be showing the game, not the starting screen. No, it shows the game. Okay, so this is just broken here. That's fine. Awesome. My day has been pretty bad. Hope yours was good. Mine was alright, but I hope that your day gets better. Are you still here, Jesus is King? Okay. Perfect. So I got all this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Leave that. That should be good. So, TikTok live monitor. Just trying to see one last thing before I get too crazy. Pop out window. Yes, there it is. So I might have finally gotten it. We got the pop-out window. Please stay over the top of everything. Settings. Install TikTok Live. No, I don't care about that. Size, move. Okay, so it might not show me the chat all the time. That's fine. Alright, so we are back in the game. Very nice. Everything is all ready. I did build another ABS here, Alley Blast Smelter, for Circuit 3 recipes because... Let's see here. Let's go underneath. I had problem... Oh. Yes. Okay, so the Molten Tantalloy 61, we needed that for... And that's going to help us with our other coke ovens, which we did not make, nor did we complete making that, so hold on a minute. Let's try C, industrial coke oven, 4. Ah, okay. Yttrium, so I might have to figure out where I'm going to do some rare earth stuff. That was the other thing. That's what I forgot about. So those of you that don't know with Greg Tech New Horizons, there's a lot of mineral processing. So we have a bunch of these like weird metal dusts that we can, I guess, chemically and mechanically like separate into more valuable resources. So that's where we're going to get some of that yttrium from. So just have to build like a little machine line that will then separate it into, I guess I'll say the starter dust into the final dust that we want. Alright, also just do a check here real quick. Hey, Talking Flower, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Isn't there a circuit module thing that lets you automate it with different levels? What do you mean exactly by that? Alright, let's chat here. Let me update this once. I'm going to refresh this window. Hopefully it doesn't screw with the stream. No, okay, that's fine. Okay, so we still need yttrium, which we'll get that. I want to clear out this area too, because maybe I will put this processing line here. I'm not sure if I really want it here, but I don't know. It's probably just going to have to go here anyways. Oh, that. No. Do not want that. That's going to remove part of my machine. And that should be fine. So the one thing is, we're going to need some chemical baths, which maybe starting out for now, I could just start with some single block machines because we don't need anything super crazy for speed. We're not using that much yttrium that often, so it might be fine to get away with what we have for now. I've played GregTech stuff with A2, and they had added a special upgrade thing. It lets Pattern Provider change circuits for recipes. I don't know if it's in GregTech New Horizons, though. Maybe. There is other hatches that I don't quite have yet that will then maybe do something like that. Or, if you were more... I would want to say... Say someone smarter than me, you'd be able to come up with a system that uses like different drives with the me system that'll dump in a circuit into a bus, craft a recipe, dump out that circuit, you know, once it's done with it, and then it's like a weird universal thing. I know that like the name of it, it's like a universal. It'll dump in the circuit it needs for the recipe that you want to make, and then once it's done, it'll then send that circuit back out until, you know, you need to use that one again or a different circuit for a different recipe. That's all I know of for now. But we need yttrium. Did I spell that right? Just look up trium. Yttrium dust. So that is going to come from the dehydrator, which I cannot make the multi-block of either at the moment. So that takes LUV circuits and a bunch of LUV, yttrium, barium, cuprate wire. Ooh. Xeron. Can I even make Xeron? Chrome, nickel, tungsten. Oh yeah, LUV power. So I'd have to do 2 IV hatches. Ooh. That's pretty gross. Chrome, nickel, tungsten, copper, molybdenum, steel. 221 million EU. I guess we store a couple billion at a time now, but still, it seems like an insane amount. Also just double checking the chat. I believe it's called a programmed circuit card. Yeah, you would just put it in the provider. Yep, so that's kind of what people do for like universals. I don't know how to make one, and I try not to spoil myself with too much stuff. But yeah, you can make it where it'll dump that circuit in, and then you would be able to then pretty much make anything with that circuit. Sir Spinzalo, welcome to the channel. How you doing? If you have any questions about GregTech New Horizons, feel free to let me know. Or if you want to talk about anything that you may know, feel free. Interesting. Check in this chat. Yeah, so it only appears... Yeah, the social stream dashboard only shows the YouTube or the Twitch chats. Which, who knows, maybe I'll just have to get rid of it if it doesn't really work, and then I'll just bite the bullet when I get back home from Blazecation to buy a second monitor finally, because I've been dying without one, and it's going to be such a huge upgrade. Alright, so we shouldn't have to worry about any of that. So, rare earth. We already have kind of a process to get the basic rare earth. This right here. Get it from monazite right there. Purified pile of redstone. I guess if we look right here too, what is that? Neodymium. So you get it from all this fun stuff, which I don't even know which way I have for processing upstairs at the moment. What is that? Forcillium. Redstone. I don't know why. I don't think we do, because I think we're getting a bunch of cinnabar from the redstone. Bastnasite. Yeah, we're probably just macerating the bastnasite. Monazite. Thorium dust that way. Neodymium. I don't even know. How is work going, Blaze? Work in GregTech or work in real life? Do you like yaoi? I don't even know what that is. My crush cornered me on the wall and said I'm cute. Yes. I'm sure that happened. Misunderstanding, I believe. Don't these machines just have a hatch that you manually set the circuit? Yes. So, this hatch here, this is what I do. Like, I have the circuit set. You could pick one of the 24 circuits. So I set this hatch to circuit 24. The only thing is, I had another machine upstairs, but the whole bottom of it is filled with a bunch of other hatches with different circuits. So you can see this one has circuit 3. We'll go upstairs, I'll show you the other one that's kind of already packed to the brim with everything else. You see, it's pretty much almost filled. Well, that's the controller, that's the power. All the other ones are filled with inputs. So this one... That's fluid. Okay, that's why. This one's for circuit 6, that's circuit 1, circuit 2, circuit 4, and circuit 5. GregTech New Horizons is real life, so how is the fake life job? The fake life job, not too bad. Although, I didn't really work much this week. I'm not too upset about it because I've been actually working a decent amount recently. Worked a regular 8-hour day. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, wait. Oh yeah, today is Thursday. I'm thinking today's Friday. It's not Friday. I worked yesterday, a normal 8-hour day. Came home, went to the grocery store, had dinner. And then all of a sudden, like, right after dinner, they're like, oh yeah, we have a call-in, so do you want to go in? Sure, why not? I was already... didn't have much else for work this week, so I decided to pick up the extra money. And thankfully it was only for like 4 hours or so. It wasn't too bad. Just a super hot area we were working in on one of the paper machines is not too horrible of a job, thankfully. Got to go home, still get a decent rest. And it's all double time, so it's kind of nice. Are you on contract or full time? So, I'm a contractor, so I think that... I don't know exactly what you would consider that. Like, I have full time if they have it. But if they don't have work, then I'm just kind of like on standby. So one of the amazing things about... Technically, I'm in construction. Not like the road stuff, but constructing stuff inside factories. Let's see. The way you have this set is intriguing and awesome, but genuinely frying my brain. Yeah, it's a big headache underneath. This is a lot cleaner than upstairs. The upstairs floor is terrible. Let's bring these up a little bit. And maybe let's also clear out some more of an area here. So that way I can actually add in some more machines underneath. But yeah, like there's sometimes I could be working 80 hours a week, which that hasn't happened in a while because usually... Actually, no. Maybe I did that a month ago or so. Where you'll work like a week of like full 12s, or there'll be some times where you might have a week with no work, you might have like 2-3 days, might have 5 days. It all depends on which businesses, I guess, need contractors. But usually it's not too bad. Just stay down a little bit. Sure, why not? I work with the contractor clients we get, fulfilling their orders and whatnot. Oh, wait, working at a retail construction store for the summer since school is out. Very nice. So yeah, you'd be like somebody who we would probably order like parts through or something like that, I'd assume. Which thankfully, I haven't really had to worry about ever doing something like that. I'm usually the ones like, oh, they'll call me in, they'll give me the parts, and then like, okay, go replace this or go fix this. I'm like, okay. But yeah, hopefully that job goes well for you. Also, I do apologize to anybody over on the TikTok stream. If it does take me a little bit to notice your chat, every now and then I just have to open the window, which kind of stinks, but trying to keep up with it. Nick Suba, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I should have plenty. Oh. Plenty of room now. Our version of Home Depot, basically. Yeah. Oops. Alright, so I'm just gonna go just destroy all this. Just trying to make sure I can see where my layout's gonna be for my pathway. Well, thank you very much to whoever that was that just subscribed. Let's see. Jingo, thank you very much. Check over here. Check this. Okay, so I can see, 2 people over on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch. Thank you very much to whoever that is on Twitch. Should just leave that here and just keep an eye on the chat there. Canon event trust. Okay. Hey, thank you very much, whoever else that was that just subscribed. Let's see, is it gonna pop up here? I did not see that name. And that's, I'm pretty sure that's a YouTube subscribe thing. Oh, unless, okay, that might have been, yeah, I think it replicates itself sometimes, makes the same sound twice. If it was somebody else, thank you very much. Okay, so back to machine time. Get rid of all that junk. So, use of rare earth. Put it in a chem bath. Turns into this. Part of me wants to build a multi-block chem bath. That's gonna be... oof. Chem bath. That is one honkin' machine. Yeah, 7 long. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't even have enough on the wall here. I mean, we could do the long way, but... So why did you decide against the personal dimension? I decided against the personal dimension because it doesn't really show. I wanted to have more decoration or like more liveliness in my world. And I know it's not as great for, obviously, computer speed or whatever, like lag and all that stuff in the overworld, because in the flat dimension, I mean, there's literally like almost nothing there other than just a normal flat world. But I wanted it to... I wanted to have the challenge of keeping everything here that I can, as well as trying to build with the environment rather than just doing like a bunch of flat, like lawn bases, although there's a lot of decoration that has to go into a lot of this yet. Let's see. I wish I could log into the game to better explain, but that's part of the reason my dad... Wait, my day is bad? Oh, because your game isn't working? It's all good. Let's see. So there's that. And now... think just to keep things easy, let's get ore washer, EV. Let's get 2 for now. We don't even need anything crazy. So let's start with the follow. Uses, ore wash, sulfuric acid, rare earth. Gets us this. And I mean, then alone, we already macerate it. The impure rare earth. Part of me wants to branch off. Because we have this beautiful thing right here. And see, now that I know kind of what I need for a base to operate, I feel like I'd do like a design of my base a lot differently if it was another playthrough. Like, I might keep something similar to where I have like a big central area, but I'd try and break things up a little bit more. Just like, instead of all these random machines here for like HV or EV, I just have this all being ore proc. Like, this would be, well, technically this is all ore proc here, there, and all back in that corner. That isn't, and obviously this isn't. That way it's a little bit more organized, and then I just can branch out other lines, say like monazite line, have the rare earth line, all that other fun stuff. I forgot, FT, where are you at in your playthrough with Greg Tech? My computer account was compromised. I think I managed to contain it, but don't know for hours. So no PC until then. I'm sorry to hear that. Seemed like somebody kind of like hacked your internet or like whatever and got into, you know, your system. That's what you're kind of saying. It's always the scary part about the internet, trying to deal with all that fun stuff. We're just gonna close that dashboard chat. It's not working the way that I wanted it to, sadly. And honestly, just Social Stream Ninja, just close that. That's probably just gonna cause us more lag. Sweet. Alright, so we have the ore washing machines that are done now. How did I get my titanium down to the basement? So here's my titanium. And that's branching off of the main net. That's not titanium. Where is titanium? Titanium is here. Crushed ilmenite. Well, I guess because whatever is stored up there ends up just being shown down here. Forgot. Because right now, if I look... Hold on a minute. Yeah, 26k rare earth. Oops. Inside the EBF. EV machine. Alright, well, it's going to show me that for everything. This mod is so good. I love Flux Points. It's basically easy and wireless RF transportation. My bad, it's called Flux Networks. How long have you been playing that for, Yummy? Chem bath. I think it's just the ore washer that I need. Oh. It is the chem bath. Well, I made a mistake. I made ore washing plants. Chem bath. Make one more of those. Shout out to Carlos once again. This is the floor. We'll do 1, 2. Yeah, we'll go right in the center of these. So our floor will be like this. I probably should make some detailed cobblestone so I can actually tell the difference between half of this stuff. Cobblestone! Detailed cobblestone, thank you very much. At least pretend like I know what I'm doing here. It's not a mod pack, but it's a singular mod. Replaying all of the Stone Block series, and I'm currently on Stone Block 1. Very nice. So what's the difference between all the stone blocks? Just like the challenges and maybe the things that you can craft or come across in like the map, I'd assume. 1, 2, 3. Alright, TikTok chat, I'm gonna check you out in a second. Alright, so I got here 1, 2. Let's start right there. Chem. Eevee. Let's see. Friend got hacked, I didn't know, and did something and got data stolen. So much Earth. I know, right? Tons of Earth. But, that's, yeah, anybody getting hacked, I always feel bad for, because it literally could happen to anybody at any time, and it's... Honestly, I couldn't imagine the nightmare of having to, like, worry about certain things just getting stolen. Kitty cat. Kitty cat's been loving the little cat bed next to the window. She's been sleeping in there, even like when we're not in here sometimes. Alright, so we want power coming in. Oh. Yeah, it's got a gross thing on the back. Oh, hello. Hey, it's me. It's Suited Blaze. Oh, I haven't been recording. Sorry about that. Blaze? Blaze what? Okay, there we go. I'm recording. Blaze, in the future, this is stream 202. I don't think you really missed much. You set up some chem baths because you realized you need yttrium for something. Oh, you needed yttrium for coke ovens to make acetone and all that fun stuff. That's what you needed. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need power and all that fun stuff down here. So we got this. Ooh. I wonder what our power outputs around here. So that's 4 amps of IV. It's only using 1. So technically, I could branch off another. That's output 4 amps IV. Could branch off and then have some EV superconductors come back this way. If it's just TikTok chat, you could just open the stream on your phone. Well, see, that's the thing. Yeah, so I just keep opening up the window tab on my PC because I only have one monitor, so that's the only thing that stinks. Once I get another monitor, I'll be able to just watch the TikTok stream chat on my phone, I think, and then I'll be able to watch the restream chat on the other monitor. Or I might be able to actually have both of them on the second monitor once I get that, so... Maybe I'll bite the bullet. I'll buy like a cheap $100 monitor or something that's just like a little tall one or something I could kind of spin sideways and then just use it to read chat because, yeah, it doesn't need to be anything crazy, so it would make my life a lot better and hopefully the stream's a little bit more enjoyable because then I could talk to everyone a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. Alright. So we want A2, obviously. We are going to need all that fun stuff. Okay, I need one of those, but I have one else. Yeah, there we go. We have another one right here. 30 channels already right there. Ouch. You only have 22 though, so I could branch off this yellow guy. Yes, yes, yes indeed. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We'll give that a different color. What color should I do? Yttrium. Honestly, kind of wish there was more colors. So we got that. We can get our lighter cables. So we should have power going in the front. Ooh, okay, so we can't have a pump and a conveyor. Unless actually, could I? I could use... I'm going to try something. Dual interface. Okay, I don't have any. So, what I could do... Let's do pumps. Could do 10 of those. Start with a follow. Conveyors. 10 of those. Start with a follow. Check the chat real quick. Hey, thank you very much for the likes. Phone is almost dead. I must depart for now. See ya. See you later. Thank you very much for jumping in, and we will catch you next time. So I'm curious now. Also, okay, I see 3 people in the stream. Thank you very much for everybody who is in the TikTok stream, as well as all the other platforms that I'm on. Thank you, thank you. So that's that. Oh, I see, that's the live chat moving all there. Okay. We gotta wait for the conveyors. What? Oh, you guys smelt up a bunch of black steel, huh? That's not fun. Oh well. So I'm hoping with conveyors or pumps, I'll be able to pull from this machine. So I'll have the filters for the items and the fluids here. Have a conveyor, say, pull the items into there, and then a pump push items or fluids or items, whichever way, vice versa with the pumps and the conveyors. One pushes and then one pulls, but I don't think that's going to be able to work, sadly. Which, so be it. We'll just have to have export and import buses, and we'll survive. Although, I might have to have this set up still to import and export, say, the items. And then this is, you know, fluids coming in the side, since we just have the same fluid jumping in at all times, just keeping it filled. So we're also going to want some power over here. 4 to 16. Oh, I see, we could do 2 and 8, so we could do 8 amps. Half mode with a screwdriver. Alright, let's hope we don't have any explosions here. Although that is energized. So if I place... If we test... I'm going to place like this. The input side. I don't know if that causes an explosion by having the output connected to another output side. I don't really want to find out either. Oh boy. Also, welcome to everybody that is jumping on by the stream. Thank you very much for being here. Alright, I think we risk it. Actually, let's just do a backup start just in case. Just in case. Then we'll try to run like 2 amps or so off this guy. Yeah, so you run 8 amps, so we just do that, and boom, we have 33 cables there. Each mod pack gets more stuff added, like Stone Block 1 and 2, okay, backup's done, are like the bear stuff, basically as close as you can get to Sky Block, okay. And Sky, or that 3 and 4 changes massively. That makes a bit more sense. Input IV 4 amps. Output IV 4 amps, okay. So we're gonna switch, input 4. That one made my heart skip a little bit. A little bit worried, but we're fine. Alright, output EV 16 amps. Oh wait. Half that. Transformer is now running at 2 amps, 8 amps in and out ratio, yes. So output 8 amps. I realize that I actually need to be running these, oops, at a higher level. Okay, I guess that makes more sense than with the stone block, which, yeah, it'd be fun to do like the other older ones if they have like challenges to try and like reach for, or if I guess the only challenge would be to see what you possibly could do on your own. But it is nice to have, you know, a mod pack or like a mod that has a certain goal that you can actually obtain. I guess we could remove this guy. Nice. So that's up there. Try to keep these all nice and high up. Keep that there. Just kind of move these over so we have more room. Yeah, it should be a little bit higher, but oh well. Like structures being generated in the overworld, the mod pack being based around a single mod, as well as the version also updates more later on. These are both EV machines. I feel like I could... Oh, that's not supposed to connect there. Why are these not colored? Okay, thankfully that didn't connect to that. Or is it? Oh, it's probably supposed to. I really hope I didn't break that. Output bus. These are all inputs. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have an output bus connected to nothing. It was a different color, but these weren't colored at all, so it should have been connected. Hey, look at that. The pumps and everything else is done. Keegan, Phobo, Rick, hello, welcome in everyone. Oops. There's the game. Nice. Stone Block 1 has the least amount of quests, but compared to the rest of them, the quest rewards are broken, like unbalanced. There's a small chance for you to get a sword that does 666 damage. Damn. Yeah, that would be very, very overpowered. Just like, okay, well, basically nothing can kill you now. So it's good that you cannot obtain that. Well, that you wouldn't be able to obtain stuff like that any longer in future versions, unless like you're so far enough along that really it wouldn't matter if you had it. Okay, we're only a couple wires short. 8 amps. Nice. Okay, So it's also unbreakable and has looting 25. Oh, brother. Just like, yeah, it's like literally the perfect sword. Gives you everything and anything. Kill one creeper, you have 50 freaking gunpowder, you're good. Johnny number 5, welcome in. Alright. So I'll give this a test. We got conveyors, got pumps. So let's filter this. Rare earth. So I think hold on a minute. Rare. Actually take some out. I thought that was a filter, no? Regular blocky mode. I don't know if I mess with any of that. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. So these are all the filters. This would be sulfuric acid. So there's all that. Yet to connect it. Hello? Let's see. It's kind of useless unless you're fighting a boss like the Wither when you don't have a farm or the Ender Dragon. Mob farms are pretty easy to make. I guess so, yeah, and like the mob farms are like constantly producing stuff. And yeah, if you're in a world that has really no other places to spawn enemies, yeah, they're just gonna all spawn in your farms anyways, so yeah, you're just gonna always have whatever you need. Okay, so we're gonna do conveyor. I don't think we're gonna be able to put a pump on this, but I'm really hoping so. There it is. Yeah, we can't put the pump on there. Dang it. Cannot add that onto this as well. So that stinks. We'll be able to pull in items, which is fine. But it's alright. So yeah, that's got a conveyor on it. That's got a conveyor. So item auto output, item auto output, and then we'll also do the adjustments on that. Input from output side allowed. And then we also have to change this to import. So there we go. We have those working there. Oh, we gotta set our filter here too. So there's that, and then our fluid. Which actually, I don't even know if we have the fluid filter there. I don't think that's actually going to do us any good. So, funny thing is, we could put some more dual interfaces over on this side. And honestly, we're not outputting any fluids. So we could just get away with regular interfaces. It appears I am trapped. Alright, quick check the chat. Clone Trooper, Ratkin, Bob, Dylan. Welcome in, everyone. Bob, I said Bob and Dylan. I didn't even realize Bob Dylan, actually the person themselves. Two names made one person. Alright, here we go. Yeah. So we're just going to do a regular interface. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, that was a big mistake. Look at all the sulfuric acid we have now. Oh, brother. I am so stupid. Alright, all the rare earth, just go away. So we can keep the filters on this. Okay. Start with crafting all those again. Export sulfuric acid. See if it's able to keep up. Why do you not accept items? So leave one open. Item auto output. Oh. Well. Probably help if I did that. 16. 18. No, it's not doing anything. Spaghetti. Hi, Blaze. Haven't seen you live in a while. Might just be that I'm not on TikTok too often, but still, it's all good. No, I don't think it's a you thing. I haven't been on TikTok for a little bit, but I am streaming to all 3 platforms now because I am testing out Restream once again. But this time I actually paid, I think it's like $20 to add on another platform, as well as to not have the Restream logo. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just try it. So we're streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time right now. Hopefully you're having a great day, Spaghetti. Febreze Slurper. What a name. What's going on? Interesting. Oh, allow output. That didn't work. So we might have to just switch these around. Ripperoni. So let's do... Wait. Do that. Do that. Take those away. Do this. Yeah, see, yeah, you're full. Oh, brother. Just throwing them out at me. I don't want the items like that, but okay. Okay, now if we do this... Input from output side allowed. Hey, there it goes. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Alright, so now we could just do pump, pump, import sulfuric acid, import, so it's at 109, fluids. Perfect. So, lesson learned. Only use fluids with single blocks for this stuff. Just import the items and it'll have a much better life. Spaghetti, I'm here now. Very nice. Okay, so that's good. I see the Twitch chat's also working. So thank you very much for testing that out. So yeah, I can see at least YouTube and Twitch chat all in the same spot. That's awesome. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone who is here, no matter what platform you are from. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we are currently automatically making tons of crushed rare earth right now. So yeah, 1,000 something. Only takes a couple seconds, whatever, to make... Actually, how much does it take? 246? Wow. So we get 6 every EV. 6 every 3.75 seconds, or basically almost... What is that? It'd be 6 every 3 seconds, or 1 every 2 seconds? 2 every 1 second? I think it's 2 every 1 second. No problem. Always happy to help, even if it isn't my intention. Well, yeah, thank you very much. A little bit always goes a long way. You know, one extra person being in the stream and just being able to chat too makes my day very, very good. Okay, awesome. So now I think I could also... Beneficial... Oh. No, it wouldn't be. Okay, so hold on. Crushed rare earth. So now, the crushed rare earth, we want that just to be macerated. Okay. Maybe I rework this upstairs. See if I find a spot for it. I never even built another sifter. I always could. Or I could always build a new... At some point I feel like I am going to have to build a better ore proc area, or at least upgrade the power here significantly. Which I guess I could do with wireless connectors at some point. You know what? Could honestly fit it all right here. Or here, and then the power. So I say I could have... Yeah, because it would be a chem washer as well. So it'd be the washer. I just have to figure out power. So branch out some more power here. And there's our capacitor, our battery or whatever. Okay. So yeah, how is everybody's day going so far? Everyone else? Just check once again over on TikTok. Nothing news there. We're all good. Yeah, because I would like the outputs of the items to jump back into our system here. So let's remove this. I'm not making that mistake again. It's going decent, not too bad, not too good. It's always good to have those days that are right in the middle. Keeps you, I don't know if I'd say humble, but allows for the better days to be even better. Also, spaghetti's doing good. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, let's rebuild. So you're gonna put these guys right here. Interfaces are gonna go here. Okay. You're just gonna need some power. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't break anything else important. Oof. So, yeah, power's gonna be fun. Oh, you know what? Okay, it might not be as bad as I'm thinking. fluids, sulfuric acid. Since sulfuric acid is really not too hard to come by either, or not sulfuric acid, rare earth, I'm not going to worry about having like an on and off switch right now. Just kind of leave it, just cycle everything we have. So jump back over here. 2 people over on Twitch, thank you very much. 4 on YouTube, thank you. And 2 over on TikTok, thank you everyone. Okay, so that's back and set up. I don't know how many amps we're running for power here. Oof. That's 16. That's using 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it? Am I mathing right? 2, 4, 6. There's number 7. That's all for that line. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Okay. So I can run more power this way. I think we're going to get going. See you and good luck with your quest. Well, thank you very much, Yummy. I will catch you later. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. I don't think I can reach. Rip. Alright. So since we're only using less than 8 amps over here, should be alright. EV superconductors. Let's get 128 of those again. Start with the follow. Awesome. Oh, I will need my chest from downstairs. Sweet, only missing 1 superconductor. A2. Channel. Oh, you know what? Alright, we're going to have to set up a new branch here. Where's my dumpster? I think that's the first time I've ever used that dumpster too. I just try to hoard everything. Honestly, there we go. Storage bus. Right? Storage bus. Ooh, what am I doing for priorities on all these two? Priority 0. Okay, I think I could get away with priority. Do rare earth here first. Bidirectional. Hi, kitty cat. Now, store 1 for priority. Now this was the other one. Also has a 1. Are you hungry? No? You don't want to speak? 2. So, higher priority, I think what stores first, uses last, or vice versa, uses first, stores last, or stores last. No, definitely stores first. It'll prioritize going into, and then yeah, use last. Oops. Oh, I see. I wonder what's going on. Okay, so we're gonna have... That's a black cable. What is this? Where did you come from? Gray cable. I'll be able to fit 32 on this side, so that'll be fine. Device online, device online. Okay. So I think that should help me. We have lime green, so I guess I'll use... What colors do I have? I'm already using purple and magenta. Yellow and orange. Don't really want to use red. Rare earth. I guess I could just do green. That'll be fine. Bong Gonk, Yerid, welcome in everyone. So we got a big old dense cable here, then we have a drive on the other end. Superconductor. So we got power now. Oops. I think I wanted to build this over one more, because now I'm going to have stuff right there. Dang it. You're not connected to anything, so you're fine. Alright, so now we got power. A2 can come up this way. Look at that, it's gonna be beautiful. Alright. Drives. What are these? Terminal. Look at all the drives I do have here. I don't know why these are all different. Weird. Very, 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 very weird. Bong Gong, what's going on? Trying to complete a mode in Baldur's Basics. Classic Remaster, Classic to be specific, and man, I can only get like 2/3 of the exits. Playing all the mods or Greg Tech. We are playing Greg Tech New Horizons right now. But I wish you the best of luck with Baldur's. Is it Baldur's or Baldi's Basics? That's, I forgot. That's a Minecraft pack, right? Also, Biggest Bruh Boy, what's going on? Welcome back. Last time you showed up on my feed, you were setting up A2 last year. Oh my goodness. How far along are you now? Well, right now, I am technically... I could break into LUV right now if I wanted to. But we're just on the brink of that. We've been setting up a bunch of other projects that's kind of helping us in the long run. So I'll kind of show you... I don't know if you've ever seen any of this. But this is our oil proc area. And basically, whenever we get oil in here, right now I kind of bring it in... I'll call it by the barrel or the tank. So it's like a 32 million tank. I'll dump it into the system. And then once it's in, it is automatically dispensed into the appropriate distillery tower to get, obviously, distilled. And then into the appropriate desulfurization chemical reactor. Goes through, was it the mega oil cracker, and then the designated distillery tower into all of the other byproducts that we need. And yeah, that is all automated, which is quite nice. We have, what is it, CBD, cetane boosted diesel, automatic production there. High octane gasoline, automatic production right here. And the next project that's going to be happening is the tree growth simulator is making us a bunch of spruce wood, which we're then going to use to turn into wood vinegar. That's going to be distilled into our acetone and all the other acetates that we'll be using for other crafting. But before we can build the coke ovens for that, we need to get the rare earth line to get a ton more yttrium. So that is what we're working on at the moment. And then eventually, once that's all done, we're going to work on the dense hydrazine for the tier 3 rocket. After that, I think we're going to be pretty dang close to starting the assembly line and all of that fun stuff that's going to push us into the next tier. Okay. Where did I just finish crafting? Terminals. What color did I want to go? Oh, green. Okay, that's right. Okay, we need to give you power. Controller block. Goes directly under. What is that? Oh, because part of that goes back to the main line, doesn't it? Oh, that's how... Okay, so I gave access for that storage of ilmenite back to the main... I see what I did there. Okay. And we just want some power here, that's all. I love how the searing pain in the throat is a blaze noise, and I am a blaze, so it just works out perfectly. Holy moly, heck yeah, we've been quite busy. The Zozo, welcome in. Kitty cat. Do you want a snack? Yes. You are starving for a snacky, aren't you? That's online. That is still offline. Oh. Well, there. We have to connect some power. Okay, via cables here. So how do these connect? These go up. Okay, then they connect into the back. I see. So just like that is how they connect. Okay, and then this is what branches off into everything else. Got it. Got it. So we are going to want some other cables. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to open. What was that? What the F? Why did you just... oh, throw up like a gas. So, that is from something called warp. It is a bad byproduct of magic. So, because I've been doing like a lot of taboo magic, I get this thing called warp, which it ends up... The more warp that you get, the more crazier things happen, like, spoiler alert. If you get some seriously bad warp from doing a lot of taboo magic, you can actually spawn in withers on top of you, and yeah, you don't want that, because then your whole base is going to blow up from your machines basically chain reacting with each other. But I haven't done that much magic, so there is good magic you could do that you don't have to worry about getting warp, but there's a lot of I guess you say the important or the powerful magic that most people want. There is the drawback of getting the warp, which supposedly there is ways to fix it. I just haven't spent enough time with it because I'm not huge into magic at the moment. Yes, so let's drop this down. Also, just so we have some other things here to work with, I don't want to have to place uncolored pipes next to these, because then we're just going to have problems. Thankfully, we might be alright. Oops. Let's see. Oh, the Thaumcraft warp. Yeah, I've never played enough to get that. It's all good. And I don't know if that's something that's only for Thaumcraft, or if that's just like a Greg Tech New Horizons exclusive. yes, you can get a wither. Or a lot of other stuff. Like I'll have like rain falling down on me. I'll poop out a chicken egg every now and then for some weird reason. All that fun stuff. Alright, so we got our line going up for 82. Kitty cat is constantly jumping up in front of me. She very, very, very much wants a snack. So I can go there and there. Get rid of that. that guy back in. I think I could put covers around these, like facades, to make it look a little bit nicer. But then I could do this. Sweet. So there's that. That looks really gross right there. Oof. Hopefully I get facades around wires too, otherwise... Yikes. Alright, whatever. It's going to be productive for now. It's not what I wanted to check once again. Okay. Why you no worky? Oh, there's no cell there. Cell. Just a cheap item sell, 16k. That's a bit overkill. Whatever. There we go. So now it should hopefully pull some rare earth out of here, which actually should open up some storage. Yeah, 22k, and then it should all get dumped right here. And it is. So that's getting removed from there. That should be there. That's that. And now sulfuric acid. You have pumps, importing. Sulfuric acid, you do not have access to because you are not on the main net. Ugh, what a nightmare. Although, no, I don't have any of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, why? This is, That's on the main net. I think I could steal a fluid storage bus. And this would work. Hey, look at that. I'm not as dumb as I think. That's awesome. Alright, so that is solved there. Also, going back to here. Okay, so I can see all that. Very nice. So I have all this. Items should auto deposit, which they are. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the only other problem now with this. Good. How many would I need? So off of the end, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they'll go right up to the edge. That would not work. Technically, I could slide them all over one. That would be a disaster. That'd be a nightmare. 1 second. Kitty Cat is really hungry. She wants her late night snack, as you may be able to hear her. So I'm gonna go give her her snack real quick, and then we will keep going. Let me get some numbers to go for a second. I don't even know what to craft. Alright, 1 second. Alright, we're good here. See if we can get this project done. Alright, so yeah, I did not think about the output. Which I guess... Could do something goofy here. Although it's not gonna pull from this though, is it? I do this. And a storage bus. With this. I guess I'd probably have to go up here, wouldn't I? Did that take it out of there? Sell 40. No. Wait, store first, use last. Yeah, that would connect to here. I don't know if I would go back down. No. How am I going to filter this? Oh, I could just have it stored here. Uses. Because if I used... yeah, because that's input. The outputs just come out and then that's pretty much it. There's that. So that's for that. Can we not get... Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but then God said, Greg? What would the meaning of Greg be? I think it would make me want to go more if he said Greg. If I could just, like, be in Greg Tech, or get to, like, put myself into Greg Tech while there, I'd be pretty happy. That's another cool thing. And, like, anything else you'd ever, like, think... Or even if you, like, couldn't think of things, but just stuff that you knew you would love would just be there to, like, make it even more enjoyable. Oh, man. That would be a dream come true. Just infinite Greg, or at least a Greg that you could play and just enjoy for eternity. Although you could get pretty close with this. Alright. Trying to think. My brain is just frying right now. I think export bus there. Could do something like that. Maybe into an interface. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Uh-oh. I already broke it. Is that going to work? It's working. 25. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. It's going in. I mean, it's gonna get stuck here, isn't it? Uh-oh. Oh no, because it's gonna get macerated now. Right? Crushed rare, crushed rare. What? What? Oh. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so sweet. It is getting macerated right now. I've solved my problem. I am Dr. Genius Blaze. Alright. So we want acceleration cards? Yes. One is probably plenty enough. I mean, once this thing gets going. Oh yeah. So eventually those will not be able to keep up. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Now I don't know if this is like a bad filter system for like lag in the future, but it works, and that's what's important to me right now. Let there be Greg. Cool, so now actually, I think my processing is done. So the crushed rare earth gets macerated, and then it gets centrifuged into extra yttrium, which, okay, I guess I still could put this into a dehydrator. Which, does a single block dehydrator actually give me all those outputs? I feel like it does, but I don't think it has that many output slots. I used to have one. I sharded out an egg. Okay, there's all that. Dehydrator. Ooh. Dehydrator coil. What the heck is that? Since when did you need those? Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh. Bronze fluid pipe. It is I, some bacon, hand pink waving. What's going on? How you doing today, bacon? Assembler, no circuit, MV. Laser engraver, aluminum wire. Or nichrome. Definitely not using nichrome. Was that olivine lens? Uh-oh. My brother. I don't have an olivine lens. Olivine lens. It's with a lathe, exquisite olivine. Trying to set up a server for some friends, and it's turning out to be so much more difficult than I had thought. Well, I thought there was things like free server hosting places that you just go to and just do that, no? Or do you want something a little bit better than that? Or like something ran off of, say, where you like port forward and you're trying to do that. Good night. Good night, Carlos. I don't know if you're saying that as in like you're going to sleep good night, which I'd assume, or if you're saying good night as in like good evening, nice to see you. But either way, thank you very much for jumping in, Carlos. If you are hopping off to get some sleep, we'll see you later. Olivine lens. Thank you. Oof, that is a HV laser engraver. We gotta have something somewhere. Oh, you know what? We might have some in the clean room. I just throw this into real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Just to get what we want, and then to be done with it. 10 seconds. Okay, as in arriving now. Okay, nice. Well, welcome in, Carlos. Hopefully you had a great day today. Laser. We got EV power in here, don't we? Oh, that's IV. Could make an IV one. I mean, we're never going to use it again. Wait. Okay, we got EV power. Let's just do this. Eggs. Alright, EV power. Don't fail me now. EV machine. Olivine lens. Aluminum wire. There we go. I mean, I really hope we're not going to need a whole lot of these ever in the future again. Oh. Ew. Cyclotron outer casing. Okay, well, it appears... yeah, we're probably going to need some more of these in the future. Comet Compact Cyclotron. Well, oh well. No, I'm fine with free servers. In fact, I'm using one right now, Eternos. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of, but I keep getting a message about how I need to restart the app I'm using because it's an invalid session. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. I didn't even know that they have like an app thing with that. But yeah, that's like one thing that stinks. Like server hosting with Minecraft can sometimes be a bit of a headache. Hopefully that gets resolved relatively easily though for you, Bacon. Okay, can I make one? I can. Start with a follow. Oh, you know what? I could just do this for now. Do I have enough channels, actually? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. There's just a couple there. So, yes, Carlos, if you're still here, I am just working on finishing up the last little bit of the Rare Earth 1 line. I don't have anything to automatically turn it off. It's basically just going to produce everything that I have for Rare Earth for now. And once I actually don't need nearly as much of that stuff anymore, I'll try, well, once I also probably need a lot more of this stuff, I'll maybe make a designated area or something for all 3 lines, because they're going to have 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll probably end up using something like the multi-blocks, so it's not nearly as much of a headache. But right now, since I don't need nearly as much, I'm just using some single blocks for this first line, just to get a little bit of that yttrium. I tried doing that and nada. Then I tried to restart some of the files I had to download, but nothing. I might join their Discord server if I can't get it to work. I'm desperate. Whatever you gotta do to, you know, obviously, other than selling your soul, you can do everything you can to try and get it to work. What about, like, if one of your other friends tries to host, or is that not an option? Export can limit by yttrium to rare 1. Yeah, we would only need Rare Earth 1 lines for yttrium, but I'm assuming there's going to be some other metals we'll need the other lines for at some point, sadly. There we go, finally. Oh my gosh. Farted out an egg. What was that? EV laser olivine lens. Allow insert the same recipe. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I also gotta do that. Input from output side allowed. Perfect. Sweet, so I can craft those now that I want. Dehydrator, let's craft another one. And I can't make 4x aluminum cables? Why? Dehydrator, cable, circuit 24. I don't think that's what I'm using here, is it? Hold on, I gotta check this. No, I'm not using circuit 24. I want to use this. How do I not have that here? Oh, look at all that gross stuff. Okay, small battery hull. Yoink. Start with a follow. Technically someone else can host, but I'm using a special app that lets me play Minecraft. Oh, maybe that's why. And I don't remember how to get someone set up and ready to boot that app. So you don't actually, you're kind of like running a a cracked version of Minecraft, I'd assume then, right? It's a good idea, though. I'll try doing that if all else fails. Yeah. Actually, maybe they don't need to use the special app. Let me see if they can host after all. Thanks, Blaze. You're welcome. Jeez, Blaze. 60-second ads. Are you the real Blaze? What have you done with him? No, see, that's YouTube now. Like, I've left the advertisements the way that they've been for, I don't know, I'd say probably well over a year or two now. YouTube's just gotten a lot greedier with their advertisements. They are showing longer ads, as well as now they're throwing banners on top of ads to like sit on the video afterwards. And I don't know if they're actually even paying any more than what they were before with the increase of advertising. I'm a pirate. Yes. Okay, so that makes more sense why it maybe be a little bit harder for you to play. So yeah, maybe they could host the server and then you could still jump in via, you know, your app. So hopefully that would work. But yeah, that's usually all it is. Every now and then is just a lot of troubleshooting. And you'll have that when trying to sail the 7 seas. Oh yeah, Carlos. Sadly, funny. Yeah, the social stream ninja. I'd have to mess it around with it again. I got it to work. It reads the Twitch and the YouTube chat. It doesn't work with the TikTok chat. The TikTok chat doesn't even work with Restream, sadly, either, because TikTok's just weird. I see it's connected via polling, so I think it would show eventually, but there's not usually much TikTok chat. I'll survive. Shago, sorry I missed your chat earlier. We have started a new run on 2.9. The changes are crazy, bro. I cannot wait for 2.9. How long ago did you start? Is it Shagio? I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. As also with the delay in reading the chat, I was reading all the other platform chats. Okay, so Rare Earth 15. Look at that. We have 1,700 of that. We have 3,600 of that. Oh wait, okay, so we only have 3,600 there. No idea where that's being stored. I'm going to pull that all out, put it right in there. And then, yeah, just have it all dumped into here. So far, so good, though. Alrighty, I'm going to go try that. Once it's ready and all going... ready and all, I'm going to bed. Good night, Blaze, and good luck on creating what's happening in... Good luck on creating what's happening in Cali right now. Yes, we'll see you later. Take it easy, Bacon, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. I've never used it, but streamers here in Brazil used it. I gotcha. It looks like it would be pretty good, although I tried also... I just had to mess around with it a little bit more. I've only used it, you know, just tried it today, so we'll see. Everything takes some practice. Hey, Sadai, welcome back. Alright. Dehydrator. I think I remembered to pronounce that right. If I did not, I apologize. It has been a little while. We're gonna end up with centrifuge. Oh, okay. So we're gonna end up with a rare earth dust here. See, now I could also dump that into here since this is exported via that. Rare earth dust use. Yeah, honestly, I could just dump it in right here and just have it export right into that. I'd be golden, honestly. Dehydrator. Ooh, wait a minute. I just realized since I don't have a fluid here. Oh no, I can't sadly pull in with this because then it has a trouble exporting. Unless it was maybe because of something else. Let's try getting power here once. Orange Collector, welcome back. These are both EV. Alright, you're connected, you're connected. And now conveyor. Input from output side allowed. Okay. Item filter. Hello? Rare earth. What? Can I not like click and drag now? Thank you very much. Import. So you're gonna so it's not gonna work because now it's pulling in the other items because yep, that's not gonna work. Alright, that's fine. Turn all that off. Remove you. It's fine. And then we'll just have to have A2 dumping in over here. Rare earth. Rare earth. I'll use the filter conveyor. How do you do that? I forgot how to use a filter with the conveyor. Use machine processing state, inverted machine. Tick rate. Oh, one of these filters, isn't it? Right click with an item to set filter. Only supports export module. I think so. Filtered conveyor cover. Oh, right here. I keep forgetting that's a conveyor, because what, recipe? Yeah, okay, so yeah, you gotta use, okay, conveyor with that. Import. Okay. Okay, filter, okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. There's that. Waitlist. Get out of here. So now, then we have the same. Obviously we got that. Got that. Item auto export. What do I even have in my hand? Okay, there we go. Item auto export. It's nothing. Oh. You should not be in there. Okay, there's nothing else there. And then this filter, add the dust into that. Okay, so we have 1500 rare earth dust into that. We want that there, that there. And now it should filter into this guy. Look at that, baby. Nice. And then yeah, just gonna add these into here. Okay. Oh, this is the only crusty thing now is where is everything getting dumped? Yeah, so that is our new problem. Jester, what's going on? Also, oh wait, I missed what the other thing was. Well, shit, I had your stream open in the background while I was working, and I was just bugging out because I couldn't figure out who was talking. Were you like, you had like YouTube just like auto-playing everything, and you couldn't figure out who? That's funny. Also, hello, sir. Lurkin. How's it going? How's work going? Greg, Tech New Horizons' most broken conveyor cover. Well, because it uses an LV conveyor, but it works like almost instantly, doesn't it? Which is kind of funny. You would think that they would have maybe different versions of it, one for each tier. But hey, I ain't gonna complain. Okay, it appears we don't have anything else, so yeah, we're gonna have fun here. Oh, you know what I could do? We can grab some other cards. Banana Sare, how you doing? Uh-oh. Ash, hello. Don't forget to smile, bro. Why are you always doing crazy stuff? Bro's making an AI data center in Minecraft. No, we don't make AI data centers in here. Not yet, anyways. We have to wait until we have other civilians to spy on before we can do that. Let's see. We've had better weeks. We got like nothing done because we're having all kinds of trouble pumping water out of a manhole near the Hudson River. Ooh. I'd assume it may get to a certain point where you've tried everything and then you have to like climb into the disgusting wet like trench, or what? Or is that a certain point where something else has to happen? Pumped for 4 hours yesterday and the water only lowered by about a foot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would not be fun having to work next to a river or anything like that, because obviously dealing with all the water. I've taken on the task of making my own game engine. Really? What got you into wanting to do that? Also, hopefully you've been doing well, Ash. Thank you very much for jumping into the stream. Sorry I haven't been live too much on TikTok. But now I've upgraded Restream, at least to test it out for a month, even though sadly I'm going to be on Blazecation next week. But I'm able to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. Just still have to get myself a second monitor so I can actually have all the chats in one spot. Right now, I have 2 on my phone and 1 on PC that I just have to click every now and then. A little baby pump wasn't handling it. Yeah, we'll have to get a huge one. It's huge. The manhole is the size of a house inside. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely need like a bunch of bigger pumps for that. Let's see. I like the old MMORPG games, like old school RuneScape and WoW, so I decided I were to make my own with all of my crazy ideas. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, 'cause I feel like that's a lot of work, and I really, really hope that it turns out into something that, you know, you can use and enjoy at some point. Do you have an expected amount of time of, like, how long that might take you? Also, I gotta change the music. It's way too sleepy right now. No sleepy time music. We can't have that. Where's my music? Scroll down to the Minecraft music, please. So I didn't sleep and made my way to buy 2 more pumps to hopefully have 3 running at the same time. If that doesn't work, I'll have to rent a trailer. Oh yeah, pulled on. Yeah, you'd have to get a massive one on a trailer. Which would, yeah, like you're saying, it would probably suck, but at least, well, no one. Yeah, it would suck. It would suck literally and figuratively. But hey, as long as it gets the job done eventually, it's all that matters. But thankfully I haven't had problems like that, but I understand the struggles and the enjoyment of said jobs. Okay. So we want the dehydrator. Dehydrator did its job, so we want more cards. That's what I was looking for. Capacity card. Now we want all of the outputs. So stupid. Yttrium, that thing, that thing. Is that Chalcopyrite? It is. That thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. So we're only missing one. We need green octite. Or green octite. Which... we might need another speed card, honestly. Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on. Someone's calling me that I need to answer the phone at this time of night. Be right back. See, sorry, I seen. Oh, yeah, gifted. What is that? Oh, it doesn't even show me in the chat here. I see it, but thank you very much. What's going on, Blaze? It's C, Sean, Moon. Yeah, the mic was off. I do apologize. I was just had a phone call and everything like that. I do apologize. Can you type like in chat or something if your mic is supposed to be off? So I don't hear anything. I'm gonna head out. It was chill. Probably already gone, but rip. Also, Andrew, still 1 second. I'm done on the phone, but I'm just talking to my fiance, and then I'll get to the question you had about the next video. But yes, we do have the coke ovens now crafting up, which then we will kind of maybe get those brought over to where we're going to build them. But we might be getting close to the end of the stream here. But thankfully, yeah, we have pretty much the rare earth 1 line pretty much set up. It's not great, but it works. That's the most important thing. We have 2 little export buses to dump back into the system here. Ships it all back out, and then you see all of this beautiful stuff right there. Which 141 yttriolite 221. We'll keep an eye on that because recipe dehydrator, yes. So if that number goes up, then that means that we are producing here. Alright, so 1 second. I'm going to mute once more. Alright, so are you still here, Andrew? Or Andre, sorry. Then I can answer your question about the videos. So I assume you're probably all caught up, you've been all caught up and everything with the videos and everything. I think I said everything like 50 million times right there. So, I don't know if I said much about what I plan for the future of the videos, but I'm thinking of breaking each video into like 3 to 4 segments, and each segment's going to be, you know, 5 minutes long or maybe a little bit longer depending on what it is. So for example, the next one is going to be 4 different segments. One's going to be me building a machine. I think another one might be, say, base expansion and then magic. Because I feel like I've struggled with, well, I've definitely struggled, as you've seen. It's been over a month, actually I think it's been a couple months now since the last video, with kind of like pacing myself of how to actually get videos out. So I feel like if I try to work on them more as like shorts, like 4 little stories in one video, it might be a little bit easier for me to continue to pump out those because I don't want to give up on them, because I think they are a nice little addition that somebody that might find the series, say maybe 10 years down the road, they don't have to watch 10,000 hours of the streams. Oh my goodness, the kitty's being extremely sassy.
She won't let me cuddle her.
But yes, my ultimate plan is to have 20-minute videos. You have 2 a week, to where it's going to be dropped on Tuesday, dropped on Thursday, you know, every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time. And then, yeah, there's 20-minute long videos, so that way I don't have to go too crazy with trying to think about, like, voicing over for long periods of time, as well as hopefully it'll be a little bit more manageable. But I'm thinking the next video, I'm going to be on Blazecation, so I'm going to be busy the next week. I won't be able to do any video editing then. So, let's see. And I don't know my work schedule after that. So what is it right now? I see next week, Tuesday, is the 2nd. So I'd say probably mid-June is when I would like to have the next video, or like sets of videos released. So I want to try to get a little bit ahead on them, so that way we can at least try to have, maybe we could start out one video every week, say like Wednesday right in the middle, or you know, the Tuesday and Thursday. So that way hopefully I can also then catch up on my storage. But there has been a lot of, I'd say, procrastination, as well as just like stress of like trying to do something that's good, but not like wasting too much time on it. But that is my plan. And are you in the Discord as well, Andre? If not, no big deal. But I was gonna say, then you'd be able to easily see, you know, updates on everything else like that. But either way, if you're not into that, you'll still also see the video dropped. I'd assume like notifications, or even then YouTube will kind of promote it to you on all that good stuff. Alright, so we're going to set up over here real quick, and we're just going to check what our crafting status is like. So thankfully, the yttrium, all that nice processing's done. But what we're going to do the next time is set up over in this area. We're going to get some coke ovens, and then distillery towers, because wood log. Do this, do that. You can see, let's see, yes, the coke oven. We're going to make that wood vinegar. And then, yeah, just in a distillery tower, we're going to have tons of acetic acid, tons of acetone, methanol, ethanol, and methyl acetate, which I think it's just the acetone, maybe acetic acid, methanol. Well, that's pretty much all going to be very useful, but mostly the acetone that we want. HV, 2 seconds. So we might be able to get away with just like 1 or 2 distillery towers. It's 1,000. Yeah, because then we could also run, if we're running EV power, it'll be only like 1 second per recipe, plus parallels, all that fun stuff. So we'll be alright. So I might be able to get away with something super small, thankfully. But coke ovens. 32 seconds MV. 16, so it'll be 8 seconds EV without nitrogen. So maybe we'll think of like nitrogen, something with the processing. Thanks, interesting information. Yeah, well, you're quite welcome. Also, I'm going to check up the voices back. Yeah, sorry about that, Sean. I did notice you sent me the gift earlier. I had a phone call with one of my family members. They just had some problems with their vehicle and everything that I just wanted to make sure that they'd be alright, since I have some of the technical knowledge that they needed. But yes, thank you very much once again for the gift, and thank you very much for jumping back in. I do apologize for, there was no voice there for a second for you. You asked me something about Discord I didn't hear. I was just asking in general, like if you were in the Discord, so that way, you know, if there was something I was posting, you wouldn't miss it. not necessary because, you know, YouTube will always promote content that you're either subscribed to, or even if you just watched it in the past, YouTube's usually pretty good at sharing stuff with everyone. But I do have to get going, and I do want to let you know, or let everybody know, all three platforms, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, since I'm streaming all three right now. I'm going to be busy with Blazecation this coming week. Hold on. I have to make sure this machine is... Oh, thank goodness. Wait. Oh, no, not thank goodness. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, I'm fumbling right now. I feel like if it was a problem, we would have already had an explosion. Or maybe I've just gotten very lucky. Oh my goodness. But yes, next week I'm going to be on Blazecation. So basically it just means I'm going to be busy to where I won't be able to stream or do anything kind of at the PC. But then once I get back from that, then it's just going to be streaming and just YouTube stuff or content creation in general. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, so that way you're not like, where the heck is this guy? I haven't seen him. But yeah, let me just double check all the chats and we should be good. Yeah, I think I caught up with everything. So once again, thank you very much everybody for jumping in today. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'll catch y'all next time. Blaze out.